everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me yet, my name is Veronika, and today's class is all about connecting to yourself and just really giving yourself a gift of some love and attention and compassion, really meeting yourself where you are right now in this moment. So it's not going to be too vigorous of a flow. It's going to be really kind of fluid and soft, just to allow you to take some time for yourself without any pressure, without any expectations, simply spending some time in being rather than doing. You don't really need any props for today's class, just grab your mat. If you normally use your blocks, feel free to grab them or just have them by the side of your mat so they come in handy. And we'll start in Child's Pose today. Go ahead and find your way down onto your knees and bring the big toes to touch, and then slowly allowing yourself to soften down towards the ground. You can have your hands, you can make a little pillow for your forehead. You can extend the arms forward in front of you and just rest the forehead down onto the ground, or you can even have your arms by the sides of your body. So right away, give yourself the permission to tune in and explore and just feel what feels best for you today in your body. Allow your eyes to close if it feels comfortable, or just soften the gaze. Beginning to arrive and tune in with your body. Finding the breath. Take a moment to notice the quality of your breath, how it feels today. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the practice, this class is all about being rather than doing. Taking off some of that pressure that we put on ourselves. Give yourself the next 30 or so minutes to really tune in with yourself, connecting the body, the mind, and your soul. Whatever that means for you. So there's no right or wrong in today's class. I really encourage you to simply explore. Take a few more rounds of breath as you are. No need to change anything. With every exhale, letting go a little bit more, softening. Now extend your arms forward in front of you if not there just yet. And then go ahead and walk both hands over to the left side. As much as it feels nice in your body, laying the forehead down on the ground, or if the mat feels too far away, you can even sneak a cushion or a block under your forehead. And then begin to feel the space you are creating in the right side of the body. Maybe even tenting all fingertips. Feel for yourself. One more full round of breath. See if you can get a little bit more length into the right side of the body. And slowly lift up the forehead just enough so you can walk your hands over to your right side. And then notice where you feel a stretch, where you feel maybe any sensation in the body. Today's class is all about leaning into the breath, into the sensation, simply being with the feelings, being with yourself. with no judgment, no pressure at all. Okay, begin to walk the hands back towards the center. Plant the hands down on your next inhale. Rise to all fours, rounding through the back like an angry cat. You can separate your feet now, big toes apart. And then exhale, slowly wave it back, hips towards the heels. So this will be our cat-cow movement today. Inhale, round forward like a wave. Exhale, slowly glide it back, gazing in front of you. Few more rounds like this. And if you'd like to turn this movement into something else or a little different, feel free to explore. You can go as slow or as fast as it feels good. Just feel that gentle warming up of the spine, warming up of the body, and then creating that beautiful connection between the movement and the breath. So as long as it feels good, as long as you feel connected, you're doing it right. Okay, let's do 2 more. In whatever way you're moving. And then we'll start adding on. Okay, so with your next inhale, bring yourself to all fours, as we've been doing. As you exhale this time, lower all the way down onto your belly. As you shift your heart slightly forward in front of you, slowly lower down. You can keep your hands underneath the shoulders, or you can spider your fingertips off of the mat, a little cobra, as you press the tops of the feet down, the pubic bone down into the mat, and then you shine open your heart forward. Any amount. Slowly exhale, lower, hands underneath the shoulders, press yourself back on your exhale, hips towards your heels. 3 more rounds, just like this, very simple. Inhale, round forward, exhale, reach the sternum forward, lower all the way down onto your belly. Bring your hands however it feels nice for you today, and then stretch your heart away from your toes, away from the heels. Slowly and gently lower down. There's no rush in today's class at all. A couple more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, slowly, bending the elbows straight back behind you. Lower down. Inhale, a little lift. Exhale, lower, and then right away, in one sweet movement, press yourself back. Last time like this. You can even close your eyes. I do encourage you throughout the class today, see if you can experiment with closing your eyes as much as it feels comfortable or good in your body. And slowly coming down. Let's press back. Take a moment where you are, hips on your heels, rest the forehead down 1 more time. Come back to your breath if you maybe lost it along the way. Reconnect. Okay, now bring yourself to all fours. And from there, our first downward facing dog, tuck the toes and begin to press your hips up and back behind you. Right away, feel free to pedal through the feet. Maybe sway the hips a little from side to side. Anything that is calling your name. Just make sure you're spreading through your fingertips and pressing the mat away from you. And gently hugging the elbows and your triceps down towards the ground. You can keep your knees bent as much as you need to, or as much as it feels good in your body. And then notice, once again, how does your down dog feel? How your body feels in this shape. Good, and then separate your feet, at least hip distance wide. As you inhale, rise really high on the toes, as high as you can. And as you exhale, spin both heels to the left, knees over to the right, as you bend your knees generously. So your heels and knees are pointing into the opposite direction. as we continue to stretch through the sides of the body. Inhale, rise back through the center, high on the toes. Exhale, dip both heels to the right, bend the knees over to the left. Keep pushing the ground away from you. One more each side. And you can exaggerate the movement, you can make it big, or it can be also very small, very subtle. Okay, over to the other side. And then coming back through the center. Keep your feet at least hip distance wide. This time begin to walk your hands towards your feet. So you're at the back end of your mat. And as you come here, generous bend to your knees, just drape your upper body over your legs. And then go ahead and grab the opposite elbows with your hands. You can separate the feet even wider, in fact, slightly turning the toes out. We'll add a little bit of a movement here. So begin to sway a little from side to side, really letting go of any tension, any heaviness. Just allow yourself to sweep over from side to side. And the next time you sweep over to the right, catch the inhale and rise all the way up to stand through the right side of the body, coming all the way up, tugging at the elbows, getting more length, and then coming all the way down as you lean over to the left and lower. Two more into this direction. So sweep over to the right, rise all the way up to stand, press the feet down into the mat, stretch and lengthen and let it feel good. Okay, one more time. Once again, feel free to exaggerate the movement. Okay, over to the other side, sweep over to the left, and then rise all the way up. Stretch. And then slowly all the way down. You can keep your knees bent as much as you need to. Two more rounds like this. Lengthen, open up, and then slowly, gently turning back down towards the ground. Last time like this. Big, big, big inhale. And a really generous exhale. You can even let it out through the mouth. Again, coming back down into our forward fold. Bring the feet hip distance wide and then walk your hands into your down dog forward in front of you. Good. Adding on here, big inhale, reach your right leg long and then bend the knee, stack open the hip. Feel free to stay still as you are, or if you feel like moving, maybe draw a few circles with the knee into the air. Keep on pushing the ground away from you. Strong through your arms. Okay, and then stretch your right leg long behind you, squaring through the hips. Exhale, big step forward, right foot in between your hands. Keep your back knee lifted just for a moment, fingertips framing your front foot, and then just begin to rock a little back and forth. Just easing into your legs, opening through the hip flexor. Good. And then lay your left knee down. Keep your left fingertips underneath the shoulder. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. Either stay here, simple twist, or you can also choose to reach your right arm over your ear, leaning slightly back. Another option would be to hold the back of your head with your hand and just leaning the weight of the head into your palm. See which option feels the nicest in your body today. And then close your eyes maybe. And let everything soften. Don't worry too much about how the shape looks in your body. How does it make you feel instead? Okay, slowly release. Coming to our low lunge, reach your arms up above your head. And then feel free to sit a little deeper if this feels nice in your body. But at the same time, you're still tugging your right hip back, left left hip slightly forward. You can absolutely stay in stillness, just rest here, or add some movement. Big inhale, begin to circle wide. Open the arms. Exhale, sweep the arms forward in front of you, almost as if you were reaching for something. And the next inhale, open up. Exhale, sweep it forward in front of you. Reach for something and then bring it with you. Last time like this. Big inhale, open. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, low lunge. Reach the arms up and over your head. Exhale, release your fingertips down, framing your front foot. Inhale, rebend the knee. Reach your heart forward, collarbones wide. Exhale, pick up your left knee. Begin to straighten your front leg any amount as you fold. 2 more times like this. Inhale, rebend the knee, lay your left knee down. Exhale, pull it back. Stretch your right hamstring. Good, 1 more like this. See if you can add a little bit more fluidity into your movement, into the motion. Okay. Inhale, lay the knee down, open the heart forward, and then plant the hands. Step back, downward facing dog. From down dog, let's add a wave. Inhale, rise high onto your toes. Wave yourself forward to your plank pose. And then exhale, maybe little or a lot, bend the knees and glide back like a wave, down dog. Let's do 1 more like this. Inhale, wave yourself forward. Don't worry, once again, about what it looks like. Good. Enjoy the movement. And then inhale, come forward to your plank pose. Here you have the option to lower the knees down and come all the way down onto your belly. Or if you want to try this variation of coming into your up dog, begin to just untuck the toes 1 at a time. Place the tops of the feet down. Shine your heart forward, up dog. Your thighs are not touching the ground. Exhale, glide back, down dog. Big inhale through the nose. Side out through the mouth. Let something go. Inhale, reach your left leg long. Bend the knee, stack open the hip. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Stay still if you feel like it, or add a few circles with your knee. Remember, this is your practice. So you can be curious and explore to really make it your own. No pressure, no judgment, just you on your mat, your body, your breath, your movement. Stretch your left leg long, square the hips. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Keep your right knee lifted just for now as you begin to rock a little back and forth. Easing into your right hip flexor, into your hip. Okay, and then lay your right knee down. Reach your left arm up and over towards the sky, simple twist. Stay like this, or maybe explore reaching your left arm over your ear, adding a little bit more. Or if you liked it on the other side, maybe just cradle your head with your hand. Lean back, close your eyes, let yourself feel. Good, and slowly release, reaching both arms up and above your head. Big inhale, begin to open up the arms. Exhale, sweep it forward. Good. 2 more, or you can also just simply stay still in your low lunge. So if movement is calling your name, lean into it. And if it's stillness, then really honor the stillness in your body. Good. And then inhale, rise, reach and lengthen. Exhale, release your fingertips down, framing front foot. Inhale, widen the collarbones, lunge a little bit forward. Exhale, pick up back knee, stretch your left leg any amount as you fold. 2 more. Inhale, rebend the knee, lay your right knee down. Exhale, glide it back, hips up and back. See if you can keep that connection between your left thigh and your chest. And that might mean that you don't straighten your left leg so much. Last one, which is totally okay. Good. Okay, rebend the knee, lay down, plant the hands, downward facing dog, step it back. Let's add a couple more waves. Or once again, you can also just stay still. You can also come to your child's pose if you need a little rest. As you can see, we're moving a lot, so we're really shifting the energy, flowing. Okay, next inhale, plank pose. Either come all the way down and come into your Cobra or Up Dog. If you like, a little bend, micro bend to your elbows. Reach the heart forward. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Let's lower the knees. Child's pose for a moment. Or if sitting up on your heels serves you better, in this moment you can also do that. Come back to your breath. Notice any shift in your energy. Notice how you feel. And then let's find our way back to our down dog. And let's add on, layering up onto our movement. Inhale, reach your right leg long. Bend the knee, stack open the hip. Big, generous inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Good. Spin your left heel down. Bring right hand from the inside of your right foot. Maybe hand onto your block. Inhale, reach your left arm forward, up, back towards the back of the mat, and then down, brush the fingertips on the ground. Two more like this. Big circles with your left arm. Good. Keep hugging your right bum cheek underneath you. Lean into the strength of your legs and into the softness of your breath. Okay, full circle last time. And the next inhale will bring you up into your warrior two. So press into your feet and let that left arm bring you up. Adjust as you need to. Settle down. Stretch your arms wide open. Take up space. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach your right arm up and over. Side angle, modified version. Right forearm down, reach your left arm up. Two more like this. Just flow in between the poses. Or if you feel like it, you can also just hold any of these shapes. You can close your eyes. See what's coming up for you in between the movement. Okay, rise back up to your warrior two, straighten your right leg, curl the feet, so turning your right toes in, and then you can interlace the fingers behind your back, or just hands onto your hips, begin to fold, hinging away from the hips, come all the way down, or as much down as your body lets you. And if interlace fingertips is too much, release the fingertips down. Stay still or bend a little from side to side, one knee, then the other. Let go of the pressure to look or be or move a certain way and make it your own. Again, coming back through the center, this time, spin your left toes out, bend the left knee, left fingertips from the inside of the left foot. So now we're on the other side for our arm circles. Really press into the outer edge of your right foot. 3 arm circles with your right arm. Let the breath to guide you. So as long as your inhales and exhales are soft and relaxed, you're in the right place. And the next inhale brings you all the way up to stand into your warrior two. So we're warrior two with our left leg bend. Adding our flow. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, soft and easy, fluid flow into your side angle. 2 more like this. With every exhale, letting go a little bit more of any rigidity, any need to grasp or hold on to something. Okay, and then rising back through your warrior two. This time a little different. Straighten your left leg, adjust your feet, come a little closer, turn the toes out, heels slightly in. Reach your arms up, maybe gaze up. Exhale, goddess, bend the knees and sit down. Few more rounds like this. Inhale, press yourself away from the ground, reach for the sky. Exhale, bend the knees. Good. And if you have any other arm movement that might feel really nice in your body, feel free to add on or take something away. Last time, just make sure when you're bending your knees, you're tracking the knees above the ankles, above your feet. Let's hold the goddess. You can stay still, you can close your eyes, just drop in or add some movement once again. Arms into a big T. Then stretch your right arm over your ear as you lean over to the left, reaching your left arm forward in front of you. And then inhale, coming back through the center. Other side, stretch your left arm up and over and right arm right in front of you. Good. One more each side. Continue to sit deep. Enjoy the movement. And coming back through the center. Straighten the legs, give them a little break. Turn the toes slightly in, heels slightly out. Once again, wide-legged forward fold. Do whatever you need to do. Let go of any tension. Maybe stay still. Maybe move a little, wiggle from side to side. Notice what's coming up for you in your body. Notice, is your body creating stillness or movement? Okay, coming back through the center. Heel toe your feet a little closer towards each other as we come down into our Malasana, our yogi squat. Toes turned out, heels slightly in, bring the hands in front of you, in front of your heart to touch, and just drop the tailbone down towards the ground and pause here. Close your eyes. Come back to your center. Let's take a big inhale together through the nose. When you're ready, fill up. And then open the mouth and side out. Nice. Open your eyes. Reach the fingertips back behind you and just gently bring yourself down onto your bum. Turn facing the front of your mat once again. Keep your knees bent, feet planted down on the mat and hold on to your hamstrings. Let's add a few rounds of seated cat-cows. As you inhale, reach your heart forward through the gate of your legs. And then exhale, curl back, curling the tailbone underneath you, hugging the belly button towards the spine. You can go as far as it feels good and support it in your body. 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, glide it back. 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, and then I'll give you an option to add on if you like, just depending on your energy. We have a few more rounds. You can stay like this by supporting yourself, holding onto your hamstrings, or you can let go of your arms. As you inhale, reach your arms up. So charging upper core a little bit more. As you exhale, leaning back, reaching the fingertips forward in front of you. And you can go as low as it feels good in your body. As long as your breath is staying nice and soft, you're in a good place. Let's do 2 more. Okay, nice. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl, curl. Feel the quivering in your core, maybe or maybe not. Inhale, and then exhale, let's hold it back. Find a curve, find a curl of your tailbone that's slightly tucking in, and let's pulse it a few times. So just reaching with your fingertips. You can also be here, holding behind your hamstrings, or just reach, little reach with your exhale. And maybe you're breathing out through the mouth for 5, 4, nice, 3, you're almost there, 2, and 1. Bring yourself all the way up. Let out a sigh if you need to. And then bring your feet, the soles of the feet to touch, and the knees nice and wide into your butterfly or a bound angle pose. And then from here, allow yourself just to drape over, round through the back, fold forward, any amount. Allow your entire body to soften. Let your body just digest and simmer in all the movement and the energy you created. You can add some movements to your neck. You can wiggle the head a little from side to side. Give yourself the permission to explore and just be with yourself, with your body. Okay. Bring yourself upright. And then adding a little twist and a side body stretch here across your legs. Whichever leg is forward in front of you, whichever feels better, that's totally up to you. And then bring your right hand outside of your left thigh, left fingertips back behind you as you gently twist your body to the left side. Keep your right hand as it is, and then reach your left arm away from the ground, so parallel to the ground. Big inhale here, stretch through those left fingertips. Exhale, lean forward, leaning, bringing the left arm over your ear. So it's a twist and a side body stretch. Now come back, sit up tall. Exhale, lean and stretch. So you're still staying in a subtle twist. Let's do 2 more. This one feels so good. Just something about the combination of a twist and a stretch. Okay, last time like this. Exhale, stretch, stretch. Feel that space in the left side of the body, and then slowly come back through the center, and let's go straight onto the other side. Left hand outside of your right thigh, right fingertips back behind you. First, just find some length, sit up nice and tall, and then reach your right arm towards the back of the mat, parallel with the ground. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lean your right arm over your right ear as you fold forward any amount. Good. 3 more times. Just a nice, gentle stretch and twist. Notice how it feels in your body. Last one. Can you add a little bit more softness to your movement? A little bit more softness to your breath. Come back through the center. Turn forward. Good. And then uncross the legs. Bring them mat distance wide. Windshield wiper them from side to side. Just a little. Release any tension. Now let's come all the way down onto our back. Plant the feet, maybe holding onto your hamstrings or not. Slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. Slowly, little by little, come all the way down onto your back. And then from here, hug your knees in towards your chest. Maybe rock a little from side to side. Notice, check in with yourself. And then bring the feet down. Shimmy your hips over to the right side. Let the knees fall to the left for a supine twist. You can either cactus the arms or open the arms into a nice wide T if you have the space. And then soften here. If your neck feels okay, you can shift your gaze over to the right side. Just make sure you're keeping your right shoulder nice and heavy, touching the mat. One more full round of breath. Can you soften a little bit more? And gently engage the core, bring your head back towards the center, let the knees follow. Plant the feet down, shimmy your hips over to the left, let the knees fall to the right. Maybe gaze over to the left side if it feels okay for your neck. Close your eyes. Be with your breath, be with the sensations. Just for this moment. Okay. Bring your head back towards the center first and let the knees follow. Give yourself one more hug. Squeeze it in. Good. And then slowly coming to our final rest, our Shavasana. Allow your legs to stretch forward in front of you. Arms by the sides of your body. Turn the palms facing up towards the sky. Close your eyes. If you need to, wiggle around a little bit more until you find a really sweet, soft spot where you can just begin to let go of your weight, of any pressure. Begin to soften through the entire face. Take a big inhale in through the nose. Fill up your belly. Feel your chest to rise. Expand the sides of the body, your lungs, your collarbones. And then hold the breath in for as long as it feels comfortable. Maybe sip in a little bit more air if you can. Hold it in. And then open the mouth and let out a big sigh. Truly let something go. Take this time to finish your practice in your final rest, in your Shavasana. There is nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. Can you soften a little bit more? Can you let go of any last tension, any pressure? And as always, feel free to stay as long as you like. Give yourself 3, 4, 5 minutes of a sweet rest. And then only when you're ready, you'll begin to wake yourself up. Maybe by stretching the arms overhead, letting out a sigh or a yawn. And then gently hug the knees in towards your chest when you're ready. Meet me seated. The top of your mat. Find a tall, comfortable seat. No rush. You can always pause the video if you need to. And then bring one hand on top of your heart, the other hand on top of your belly. Gently press your hands towards your body. Maybe even feel the heartbeat underneath your top hand. Notice how you feel at the end of the practice. Hopefully a little bit more connected. Hopefully a little bit more at ease. Hopefully there is less pressure to perform or be a certain way or do certain things. And gently bow the chin towards your chest in gratitude for your beautiful, amazing body for this practice and for showing up on and off the mat every single day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this more flowy and gentle practice. And if you like, check out my other classes. Make sure you subscribe, leave me a comment, share the videos with your friends, and I will see you on the mat soon again. Have a wonderful day.